Go ahead, Coach.
I'm just proud of our guys for the response that they showed after the last 2 games that we played, and they weren't lack of effort. Like, we played really hard in those games. We didn't execute the way we needed to, but I thought we came in here and executed today, and defensively and offensively, and just proud of our guys. There's not many people that are gonna come in here and win. Like, these dudes are good, man. Like, you prepare for a game like this and you see their talent, you see how hard they play. This crowd, like, how involved they are, the atmosphere, like, this is a tough place to play. And Coach Underwood's he's a really good coach, he's got a really good team. So this is a great win for our program.
Okay, we'll take questions for the players.
Andrew, they got within 6, you hit those back-to-back shots. Just what did that mean in the game, and what were you feeling at that point?
Yeah, when you play on the road, Coach said at halftime they're going to make a run, and it's bound to happen at some point, and it's all about the way you respond. And I think, prior to this, a couple of those runs would have taken over the game. But today, I think we battled with adversity a lot better. We're a mature group, and we realized we needed to do that. And the way we bounced back from that run that they had in the second half, I think really propelled us to the end. And something that we need to keep up going forward.
You guys were getting open too. Like, it wasn't a couple of the threes were really wild, but these were open. How are you guys getting such good looks?
I think it's just the product of playing with a lot of good players. Like, we're gonna put 5 dudes out there that can all make something happen. And with the way Pickett and Cam have handled the ball, and even Kanye coming in today, we keeping the turnovers under 10. We know we're gonna get shots, and getting open shots is a result of that. So I think again, it's a result of playing with a lot of really good players who are unselfish and want to win.
Right here in front.
This could be for either one of you, but just how much does what Jalen's able to do in those post-up situations sort of drive what you guys can accomplish offensively?
I mean, he's a tough check, man. He's strong, he's patient, and teams have to account for the fact that he's going to post up guards. And anytime somebody leaves, he's so unselfish. Like, he's trying to find guys. He's telling us, me, Funk, Cam, even Seth, like, just stay open, stay ready. And he's just picking people apart. He's making our jobs really easy. So it's a joy to have.
Doug?
Coach, you didn't really crash the offensive glass much. You slowed them down to a 62 possession game. Was that a key for you coming into this game?
We don't really ever go to the glass a whole lot. I mean, that's just a product of having a bunch of 6'3" dudes out there. Like, what's the chances of us getting them, right? I'd rather set our defense, but the few that we get are timely, right? I think Seth got one, maybe kicked it out for a 3. So we'll surprise you every once in a while. But you got to give up something to get something. It's pointless if we go to the glass every time and we only get one. Let's set our defense every time. I feel like we have a really good half-court defense, and we make people play in the half-court against our defense. And our pace and the numbers, like, last year we were really slow offensively, probably really slow again. But like, we play faster than our opponents do because it's hard to score on us in the half-court. So they take longer than they normally do, and that dictates the pace of the game. So it's not like we're intentionally trying to slow it down. We're just not going to let you score fast. We're going to make you work for everything you get.
We'll keep it questions for the players first before we release them. Any other questions here?
Just to come in on the road like this, kind of early in the year, but you guys are a veteran team. Are you impressed with the way you guys have responded after a couple of tough losses?
Yeah, I think definitely. Bouncing back after Michigan State on Wednesday was a big key for us, and we weren't happy with the way we played on the road prior to this with Clemson as well. And obviously I wasn't here last year, but it's an area where they struggled last year, so this was a big priority for us. And Coach said this is when that we're going to look back on this and look at this blueprint and something that we can look back on and to see how we did it. So it's a big for our confidence and moving forward as we get into real Big Ten play.
Anything else for the players? All right. Thank you, guys. Questions for Coach?
Oh, cool. No,
Okay.
I was gonna go with him.
This is an Illinois team that just beat the number 2 team in the country. How did you plan on trying to disrupt a team that's capable of doing that?
Yeah, it's so hard. You know, transition was huge. Like, you know, you gotta keep them out of transition, which starts with taking care of the basketball. We've been good all year at taking care of the ball. We played a bunch of guards that can all handle it. So that was key. Us having 9 turnovers, you know, we had 2 in the first half. Like, that helps us to get shots and get what we need. So you keep them out of transition, and then you get a rebound like your life depends on it, man. You got to hit people. You got to get them off the glass, and like 32 to 26, so -6 on the glass in here. Like, I'll take that all day, especially with us not turning the basketball over. Like, you know, they can dominate you on the glass, and they can bury you on the glass, and they didn't do that to us in this game.
Kevin?
Coach, especially after last year, it seemed like the Orange Crush really kind of zeroed in on you. What's it like watching your team, you know, kind of stun that student section into silence?
You know what? They were poised. Like, I still go back to our game the other night, and you know, one of the things Coach Painter was talking to me about was, like, you gotta have your guys on the edge, but then they gotta be loose as well, right? They gotta play loose and they gotta play free. I think I was on the edge too much, right? And they fed off that. They played like that. We played tight against Michigan State. Like, I just let them be free, right? I didn't get on them. I encouraged them. You know, told them how proud of them I was. You know, even when they made the run, like, and that's what they look like, right? So maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the dummy that's forcing us to lose and not play with poise. Like, when they do that, we got good shots. We moved the ball. We didn't turn the ball over. We guarded the way we were supposed to, and you know, it's tough. Like I said, there's not many people that come in here. Like, I've been around the Big Ten, man. This is a place where you enjoy coming to, right? It's not fun to come here. It's not fun at all. But, like, they got passionate fans. They got knowledgeable fans. They got fans that are with them, and you know, I jumped on the webpage a couple weeks ago to look up stats, and it's like Penn State game approaching sellout. I was like, this ought to be real cool. So you love this place, man. This is a great arena. I love these fans, and you know, they got a really good team.
Right. So, Coach, how is it for you, you know, coaching a guy like Jalen Pickett?
Glad I got him. Glad he's on my team. You know, I'm biased, right? Because I've had him for 2 years. Like, I think he's the best guard in the Big Ten. Every single night, no matter who we play against. Like, just look at his numbers, right? The other night, I didn't think he played particularly well. He had 13 points and 17 rebounds. Like, tonight, you look, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. He's filling it up in every category. But then the thing that doesn't get noticed is you put him on. Seth Lundy usually guards the best perimeter guy, and Jalen Pickett guards their next best player, right? So, you know, you start him on Coleman Hawkins, who's so instrumental for what they do in their offense, because he moves, he cuts, he passes. Like, Jalen Pickett's guarding, doing all this stuff. We're going to him every possession. Then he's got a guard on the other end, and he never gets a break. Played 40 minutes tonight. Like, that's a warrior right there. And like I said, I'm glad he's on my side.
Derek?
Micah, did you feel like you got what you wanted in attacking their switches? It seemed like Jalen would start on Shannon, but you could switch him into some matchups that were more favorable for him.
Yeah, we try. You know, a lot of times you see me, like, looking, you know, waving my arms around like an air traffic controller, but it's just trying to find the right person, right? We're just trying to get the right matchup, you know, for us to get a shot, for us to get a post up, whatever it may be. And our guys do a good job of, like, within the flow. Like, you know, we can play a couple different ways and a couple different styles, but then when it gets to the end, they know what we're looking for. And they do a good job of finding people, getting what they want, and then, you know, then it becomes make
Anything else for Coach? All right.